Good afternoon. Apologies in advance. I've got a bit of a cold, so I'm going to sound a little bit like Barry White, I think. But I am delighted to be here. And during this week and last, when the giveaway has been on, and we've been able to welcome so many amazing new ladies into the group. Oh, it just makes my heart sing. I'm so grateful for all of you. So this week, I'm going to be trying not to cough, drinking lots of water, and talking to you about how to free yourself from self-doubt and low self-worth. I'm not going to tackle this in the standard way that you might expect, but I'm going to share some tips with you that I think will help. So firstly, think about the proof that you have that you are not worth much. Think about the proof that you have when you doubt your abilities, your capacity for doing whatever it is you want to do, whoever you want to be. Where is the proof? If I was to come round to yours right now, socially distanced of course, and ask you to show me the proof of why you're not worth much, why you're not good enough, why you doubt yourself and you feel not capable of being who you want to be in this life, what proof could you show me? I'm guessing not a lot. Maybe previous experiences, you feel you failed, or things haven't worked out as well as you imagined they would. Negative experiences, negative thoughts, beliefs, perceptions, fears, anxieties. But if you think most of those are in your head, they're not actually, hey Vicky, oh how lovely to see you. Gosh, I'm wondering what time it is there for you. You must be so far ahead. Oh, it's so nice to have you here. Thank you. Yeah, so when you look at where these negative self-doubt and low self-worth come from, it's going to be in your head. It's going to be your perception of things that have happened, examples from other people. 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Oh, it's dark enough here to be 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We had a bit of snow this morning. Yeah, so if they are not fact, so for example, if I wanted to run a marathon, I know it is fact the damage that I have to my back in different places would make it impossible to do that. That is fact. And the fact that I don't actually want to, I mean, I could run for kittens and I could run for cake, but like I wouldn't want to anyway. So moving on, think about all of the ties, the negative ties that connect you to the source of your self-doubt, the source of your low self-worth or even self-esteem. Where did they come from? It's quite possible that when you were much, much younger, often negative self-beliefs and that kind of mindset and belief system can start when we're children. So we believe everything that we're told is true. We don't doubt anything. We hear people talk about us or the way they talk to us, not necessarily just the words that they use, but their body language and everything leads us to believe that we're not good enough or something like that. So reflect back on where all of these negative events, or maybe just one event, one kind of thought where you noticed something and it blew your confidence completely. Reflect on that. If you need to get some help healing that, go ahead, get some help, move on. Think about cutting the negative ties that attach you, even today, to things that maybe happened decades ago. The things that we talked about this in a video a few weeks ago about playing small and how that can stop you being happier. This is very similar. See those negative ties for what they are, the ones that attach you to the past and all the crap that you were led to believe. The experiences that you had that made you think you weren't good enough. Revisit those. Visualize taking a huge pair of scissors or Archangel with his amazing sword and cut through them. Visualize cutting those ties that attach you to the past and your experiences, your thoughts, your beliefs, your perceptions, your fears, your anxieties. Cut them loose. Let them go, because they don't serve you today. Maybe they wanted to keep you safe, so therefore you're stuck inside your comfort zone, never wanting to step out of it because it will be scary and you may fail and you may prove to yourself subconsciously that you're not good enough. But right now, today, the past and all the crappy stuff that happened is of no use to you. Let it go. Okay. This year has been... Oh, I need to... Yes, Vicky, thank you. Love that angelic sword. I do occasionally, if I get this negative stuff, and also it's really useful if you have an attachment to another person who it can be a relationship or a previous relationship where it was really good but bits of it are really negative and really unhealthy and unhelpful, and you can visualize the ties that are negative and ask Archangel Michael to come in with that sword and cut through them. I have noticed sometimes that people who I've had relationships with or an acquaintance with, when I do that negative tie cutting, they leave, which is wonderful, because you don't have to have that conversation then. Okay, so this year, 2020, my God, like, what has that taught us about living in the moment and tomorrow isn't promised and the plans we make or don't make? How many people have made plans of any kind, even tiny ones, up to life-changing huge ones, that haven't happened because this year just decided it wasn't meant to be? So with self-worth problems, with self-doubt, we are often thinking of the past and we are often thinking of the future. So we're looking back to the past for what we've learned and how crap we maybe think we were. And we're looking to the future and feeling anxious, scared, maybe a bit excited, but that self-doubt and the low self-worth can really stop us, from making plans or from putting a plan in place and then not taking action on it. If you take one positive thing away, let's call it two 2 positive things away from this year. If you are still alive and you are still functioning as a human being, as a spiritual being even, and those who are close to you are also in the same condition, and bless you, I know some of you have lost loved ones this year, and you know, my heart aches for you, but you must look at what you've got right now. Don't look at the past, don't look at the future. You've only got this moment. Why would you not overcome all of the crappy stuff that's keeping you in your comfort zone, stopping you from achieving what you need and what you want? Okay, so all of this stuff is in your head. I don't mean it's in your head. That's bonkers. Oh dear. So thoughts, beliefs, perceptions, fears, anxieties, they're in your mind, aren't they? It's all in your head. That's helpful. I'll have to use that for a coaching session. So there are 2 places you can tap into to get the truth. And for some people, they will be the same place. So one is your heart and one is your higher self. And I believe that they're kind of different for me. Tapping into my heart, or when I'm thinking about sending love or healing to somebody, I see that person in my heart. If I'm wanting to send love and healing to the world or a situation, I see that in my heart. Whereas tapping into my higher self, when you tap into your higher self, she knows who you really are, aside from, oh, thank you so much, aside from all of your doubts and self-worth and lack of self-belief and lack of confidence. Your higher self is the queen, isn't she? You know, she knows what you're capable of. She knows that you are amazing. And she's probably so over you using all of these negative self-beliefs, stopping you from being who you want to be in this one tiny short life, in this one moment, this moment that you're guaranteed. So I'll show you how I do that, or share with you how I do that. So if I am looking for the truth of a situation, so today I was, right up until an hour ago, I wasn't decided on what it was I needed to talk to you about, because I, rather than just thinking about what's in my head, oh, that would be a good idea, I think that you are here and watching this live or watching the replay in order for me to share a message with you. And that's as well as the Heart Thoughts cards message that I share at the end. And so I wanted to feel what I should be sharing today. So I just closed my eyes, felt into my heart, and then the answer came. If I'm thinking about checking in with, bypassing all the crappy stuff, all the thoughts and fears and everything, I will go to my higher self, and I visualize her kind of up here, which probably feels a bit weird because I think we all have our higher self maybe somewhere else, I don't know. So when I tap into her, me, higher self me, I know that I will get the truth from her. So if I have had my negative self-belief of I'm not good enough, probably since I was about 11, and I did a lot of work on it, And if I have like the faintest inkling, there's so many different things going on with this amazing Facebook group, and I've wanted to really just be everything to help. So if I get moments of, oh, what if I'm not good enough? I will then tap into my higher self and think, okay, I will be led by my heart as to what needs to happen. There is no room for this self-doubt. Oh, Vicky, that's wonderful. Vicky says, I'm working on tapping into my intuition and my higher self. So powerful. It really, really is. And what I have discovered is that when you keep doing it, and I've added in manifestation as well, but it's almost like it feels like there is a ceiling, and all of our negative self-beliefs, lack of self-worth, all of that is inside that. And then going higher and higher into your higher self, suddenly you go through this ceiling. And it's almost like coming out above the clouds, and all the possibilities are there. You know you are capable of so much. My really high pitched right there. And all of the other stuff becomes so much less important. Okay, so I always do that when I've got my eyes closed and I use a journal, and sometimes I will jot down prompts to help me. Manifest, see and feel what you are really worth. Tap into your higher self, feel into your heart, and look at what you are really worth. Feel it. Don't just think it, but feel it. Feel the expanse of who you are and who you can be if you allow yourself to be who you are, when you free yourself from the self-worth issues and the self-doubt, the self-esteem, all of that. Just tap into it and feel it, and then step into her. Step into who you are meant to be. Remember that your higher self has no doubts, and she knows the truth. So when you take away all of that stuff, all you are left with is the truth about you and the possibilities. Live in the present, heal the past, however you want to do that. But live in the present, just you, pure you, just as you are, crapless. It's a gift, isn't it? Don't cover that gift up with crappy stuff. Just embrace it and enjoy it. Unwrap it. Unwrap yourself and just rejoice almost in how bloody amazing you really are. Okay, so you ready for the card? Let's see if I can shuffle them. I really hope you found that useful. Oops. Oh my gosh, these keep getting stuck. Okay. So, you're so welcome, Vicky. Okay, so I'm going to try and spread all of these out and then, whoops. Oh, okay, so is that the one that is needed? I think it is. Hi, Sarah. Okay, so this one fell out. Okay, so I think this is for somebody, but I'm feeling I have to keep going and choose another one. I don't know why, so I'm just going with it. Okay. Oh, there it is. Oops. Okay. Right, so the card that jumped out at me, and I know because Sarah very kindly told me last week that you see these backwards. I am worth loving on the front. So you can use that as a really simple affirmation if you need to. On the back, a powerful affirmation is to stand with arms wide open and say, I am willing to let the love in. It is safe to let the love in. Oh, that's resonating with me as well. That's really interesting. So on the front, I am worth loving. On the back, a powerful affirmation is to stand with arms wide open and say, I am willing to let the love in. It is safe to let the love in. That's beautiful. As usual, I will take a photo of the front and the reverse and drop that in the comments below. Okay, I wonder who this is for. So on the front, I love being me. I love the synchronicity of that. Okay, oh my gosh, this is amazing. On the back, I am at ease. When I wake up in the morning, I feel the joy of spending another day with myself. That's beautiful. I love being me. I am at ease. When I wake up in the morning, I feel the joy of spending another day with myself. I wonder who needs to hear that today. Thank you so much for joining me, and I really look forward to seeing you next week and sharing with you whatever I'm meant to for you to hear. So take good care of yourself and have a wonderful rest of the week. Bye.